Good morning, everyone. We are Group 4 presenting the technological tools. So first, we have here the flashcard. Flashcard is small cards with the question or prompt on one side and the answer on the other side. They can be used in studying a wide range of subjects including vocabulary, foreign languages, historical events, and scientific concepts. So, flashcards are simple yet powerful tool for helping students to learn and retain new concepts and information, whether in digital or traditional form. They offer a flexible and effective way for students to study and review material on their own terms. Next, let's let's discuss about the types of technological tools, which is Anki, Vocabulary English Dictionary, Learn Spanish with Ito Koala, and lastly Study.
So, Anki. Anki is a free and open source flashcard program. It uses techniques from cognitive science such as active recall testing and space repetition to aid the users in memorization. The name comes from Japanese word memorization. So let's talk about the features of Anki. So first, synchronization. So synchronization use the free Anki web synchronization service to keep your cards in sync across multiple devices. So next, flexibility. From cards layout to review timing, Anki was a wealth of options for you to customize. Major reach, embed audio clips, images, videos, and scientific markup on your cards with precise control over how it shows. So next, optimize. Anki will handle text of 100,000 plus with no problems. And fully extensible, there are a large number of add-ons available. Open source because the code and stage format are open. Your data is fully secure or safe. And next, we will talk about how to use Anki. First step, downloading Anki. Download Anki on your computer. Head over to Anki web and download Anki. Step 2, creating and organizing text. Once you install the Open Anki, you create one specific text named default. You can either choose to rename it or just create another text of your own. To create new text, just hit the button Create Text. Hit the button. Create a new deck, just hit the Create Deck button on the bottom part of the Anki window. You'll be asked for a deck name. I like to use my subject's name for this one. Step 3, creating your Anki card. To create cards, just hit the Add on the top part of the window. To create a new deck, and by clicking on it, you should be seeing Add New Windows containing 1. The type, 2. The deck, 3. The field or the font, and 4. The tag. Now, in the Add New window, the question goes in front, and the answer goes in back. Once you enter your desired question and answer pair, you can click On add or just shortcut Control plus Enter to save the card. So step 4. Now, make sure to double check the text field before adding the card to prevent future edits. Note, make sure to double check the text and field before adding the card to prevent future edits. Step 4, organizing your cards. To add text during card creation, you just enter the name of your desired tag on the tag field of the add window. Note, if you miss that one accidentally entered 2 words separated by spaces, you'll be creating 2 tags for your card, not 1. Examples of add flashcards. This is the example of add flashcards. So let's proceed to the next sample of flashcards.
So, vocabulary. Vocabulary dictionary focuses on the study of words. It introduces complicated elements to make expanding your vocabulary more fun and addictive. Its unique feature is an add-on for Mozilla Firefox, which allows you to add words and create flashbacks directly. So, vocabulary is a powerful demonstration of how addictive language learning can be. Is also being both effective and entirely free. So, its premises is one simple. Learners use the platform to learn vocabulary through translation from to their L1 and in doing so are able to build their own word list, take tests, and compete with other learners using vocabulary. Next, let's talk about the key features of vocabulary. So first, we have here the clear explanations of words. Second, improves vocabulary. Third, users can create personalized flashcards to reinforce learning and retention. Fourth, provides comprehensive definitions, examples, and usage of words to enhance understanding and context. Lastly, Vocabula offers tools to track progress.
How to use Vocabula. Step 1, download the app and sign in. For example, add https vocabula.com. Next, step 2, repeat or phrases or sentence with fun. Word every 15 to 30 minutes or maybe 2 hours depending on how fast you want to memorize the word. Step 3, collect every word in one place. Collect words, phrases, etc. from the movies you watch, book you read, or the class you attend. Step 4, you can also meet with people and chat them using the English language. Meet friends from around the world to share your words, movies, photos, anything help for learning English. And step 5, collaborate with your group or teacher. Make a list of words to learn with your teachers or group.
Now let's proceed to the second app, the Level 1. So, what is Learning Spanish with Level 1? It is an app for Android and published to the Education and Training Institute of part of education. So it was released year 2013 and it wasn't updated until then. And the key features of this app is are these: simple flashcards, pronunciation mode, deck manager, word list, quiz mode, text to speech, quiz mode with time challenge. So what does Edukuala do? Edukuala helps users in learning languages through flashcards and games involving quizzes and puzzles. It offers apps for English, French, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, German, and Russian. Also, it provides ready-to-use vocabulary sets. This app is available on Android, and the app had around 100K app downloads as of 2013. So we didn't include the process on how to use this app because it's already an outdated app. So you probably will still find it in the Chrome, but you can find it in the Play Store. And also, it doesn't function as updated apps right now. However, we already, our groupmates downloaded this app. You can still download this, but you cannot, it cannot function very well due to its outdatedness. So that ends the report about this app.
So lastly, we have here the Study Blue app. So Study Blue is a flashcard designed specifically for high school and college students. Users curate their own digital flashcards using text, images, or voice recordings. So Study Blue is an app designed specifically for high school or college students. So let's talk about the key features of the Study. So first, we have here, it allows you to create and share flashcards for free and study all kinds of subjects with them. Second, the memory card can include audio clips and images. Third, the system displays card recommendations related to the user's studies. Fourth, the user can modify and personalize the card files to complete them and adapt them better to his curriculum. And lastly, we have here the class groups can be created to ask questions, discuss, and share material. Next, let's talk about how to use the study. So first step, navigate to studyblue.com. Above the home page of the StudyBlue picture, to create an account, you want to click the Let's Get Started. Then next, we have here the step to sign up. So in StudyBlue, it gives you an option whether you can sign up in Facebook or log in with your email account. Third, fill out sign out form. So in StudyBlue, you have here the first name, last name, email, and then create your own passwords. The number 4 step is select the category that best describes you. So, select whether if you are a student, a teacher, or a lifelong learner. So, if you are preparing a lesson for your class, then you can select the teacher. Then, if you want to connect with your classmates, then select this, I am student. Then if you want, if neither those categories fits you, then select the I'm a lifelong learner. Next step is identify your primary interest. So in step 5, for those of this example, I have a type in microbiology. This opens a drop-down box which allows me to select from study views pre-selected categories related to my topic of interest. Once you've done this page, allowing you to choose your payment plan opens. So StudyBlue offers you the option of a StudyBlue free account, which is no cost to us. So in step 6, make your first card. Once you sign up for free service, the website will bring you to your own personalized dashboard. You will see your name at the top row, and StudyBlue will offer you a variety of related materials to begin your studying with. Next, click on the Make Cards button circled in the red mark. Then, it will bring you to a titled flashcard screen where you will create your specific flashcards that you want your students to see. Lastly, we have here step 7. Card is stored in your card file. So, upon using this StudyBlue, we can also it has been possible to use as a teacher if the teacher wants to make a flashcard. In step 7, you can see the Superman immutable here. Card was stored in the card file and it is ready to use. That's all. Next.
Okay, now let's proceed to the different technological tools used so that we can create. First, what is brochure? It refers to a foldable piece of paper that consists of information about the product, services, or an organization which is used to which is given to their target audiences for them to know what are its contents. So first, Microsoft Publisher. Microsoft Publisher is a great tool for making quality documents, brochures, flyers, and more. So there are 3 key features of Microsoft Publisher. First, it creates polished professional layouts without hassle. Precisely layout and everything from Style text, pictures, borders, calendars, and more. In Publisher, everything you add is placed exactly rather the way you designed it, in print, online, or in application. Next. Second, easily designed make specialized materials for any purpose. It creates everything from simple greeting cards and labels to professional newsletters and marketing materials using publishers' wide range of pre-designed templates. So there are already free templates that you can use in the Microsoft Publisher. Next, it's published in a way that suits your audience best. Share pixel perfect printouts, send professional quality email publications, or export to industry standard non-editable formats. Next, how to use the Microsoft Publisher. Step 1, open the Publisher app. Step 2, select or search for a template. So here in the search bar, you can search whatever templates you want, like in education and other things that you want in a templates. Here, there are free templates here that you can use already. You just need to edit it. Next, select create. So you will going to start editing your templates. Next, add a text box. Step 5, you can, here in the insert button, you can insert it pictures. And you can drag it here in the selected format. Next, Canva. How you reported the Canva already? So, Canva, it is an online template editor app for creating social media graphics and presentations. So, there are key features of Canva. First, premium content. Get access to Canva's entire stack photo element, video, and audio library. Create premium video. Create, edit, and save premium videos for any platform. Background remover. Click to remove image, backgrounds, perfect for product photos, headshots, or transparent PNGs. Schedule social. Create, plan, and schedule social media across your favorite platforms all from within Canva. Templates. Browse vast selection of pre-designed templates to start designing instantly. Next, transparent images. Download your designs with transparent backgrounds. Resize designs. Use to resize and magic switch to resize any design infinitely for any platform. Next is stay on brand. Set on your brand feed for a unified look across all designs. So here are the features of Canva. We have for business, education, plans and pricings, and many more. You just need to select any of them or whatever you want to edit. So how to use Canva? Step 1, you can download it in your phone, but in using a desktop or laptops, you can sign in and then have a Canva account. Step 2, choose your design type. Whatever you want, a design, a PowerPoint, a flyers, a brochures, you can select them because there are already free templates that you can use in editing. Step 3, look through pre-made images and then choose a template or decide to design from scratch. So after creating your Canva design, you can upload your work and then you can next.
For the next one, we have the Venpage. Venpage is a Canadian web-based infographic creation software. It is an easy-to-use design solution built for people who need to communicate complex and write information engagingly. It caters to businesses, educators, marketers, and other people who need to create professionally and visually engaging templates, just like reports, presentations, and brochures. So Venpage is a reliable program that empowers users by providing a wide array of features, which includes the following. First, user-friendly interface. Its intuitive interface makes navigating and easy to use even for beginners. It has a drag and drop functionality and dashboard that is well organized. Next, extensive template library. Just like the other technological tools, Venpage offers hundreds of pre-designed templates where users can able to choose whether or what template they need to create. And then after choosing a template, Venpage also offers a customizable design template wherein they will just make the template more unique and personalized design. Also, its collaboration features is really great as it offers a real-time collaboration. The users can able to create a template and they can able to share it with others. They can able to tag and allows other people to comment on that template. And then another feature is its excellent learning resources, wherein it provides users or various design tips that will help them sharpen their design skills. For the steps in how to use Venpage. First things first, the user need to create a Venpage account by using their Facebook or Google account. They just simply need to sign up, and then if they are already a pre-existing user of Venpage, they just need to sign up, and then they will be directed to the Venpage dashboard. Step 2, of course, after opening the Canva, the Venpage, they need to choose a template wherein they just simply need to click the template button, and then here there are various categories wherein if they want to create something about brochures, they can simply click a category that they prefer. And then after that, after choosing a template, they will fully customize the template just by simply adding or deleting some text, icons, photos, or logos that will make the template more personalized. And then after customizing your template, you need to download and share it online. Next is the Vestme. So Vestme is a web-based visualization tool that helps individuals and teams to translate data into engaging content in the form of presentations, infographics, or other. The solution is used globally by various marketers, educators, executives, and communicators. It can be accessed using any device and enables organizations to design and present content related to projects. It can be used either online or offline. So Visme is streaming with lots of potential and powerful features, and here are some of the key features of Visme. First, it saves brand assets and elements. Visme is a great help when you are building brand consistency. Those brand designs and styles allows people to quickly organize the information comes from their organization. So in using Vesme, you can able to create a brochure about your brand, and then some people will fully recognize that as your own brochure. Then next, Venera's pre-designed templates. Just like Venpage, it also offers a generous pre-designed templates wherein users can able to access hundreds of customizable templates, and then another is its collaboration tools wherein just like the other, users can invite their colleagues or teams to work with them. They can as well as they can also assign roles such as regular users, copywriter, administrator, and commenting. Another feature of Vesme is the integration to other apps. The Vesme allows people to connect different apps and platforms to one another. So let's now proceed to how to use. The steps in here is quite similar to Venpage. First, you need to set. You need to create. First, you need to create an account or sign in using your Facebook or Google account. And if you're already a pre-existing user of Vesme, you can just simply sign in or log in. You need to click the login button, and then you will be directed to Business Dashboard. And then step 2, as Visme offers hundreds of pre-designed templates, you need to pick a template, and then if you want to, it is also possible if you want to start from a blank canvas or for you to explore your creativity. So, and then after that, after choosing a template or creating your own template, you need to customize your brochure. In this part, there are some of the possible icons that you need to click in order to fully customize your brochure. Here you can add some font color, font styles, and others. You can also insert a photo that will make your brochure or any template more. And then after that, and last step, you need to, after creating your business template or brochure, you need to publish, download, and share your brochure online. For the next technology tools, we have the FlipSnap. As far as FlipSnap was already reported last meeting. So for the additional information, FlipSnap is an online browser-based publishing tool used by people all around the world to create and publish digital catalogs, magazines, brochures, and other types of publications. It provides users with the tools to create, share, and embed online magazines, as well as transform PDFs into flipping books, wherein they just simply need to upload their PDF, and then FlipSnap will automatically turn it to a magazine with page or flip effects. For the features of, here are the powerful features that makes FlipSnap stand out. First, the customization. FlipSnap offers extensive customization options for users to tailor their digital publications to match their personal style. And then it also offers a statistics and tracking, wherein FlipSnap allows the users to monitor how their publications are performing. They can able to monitor who view their or who view their templates or who downloaded it. And then next is the single sign-on feature. It simplifies the login process for users, enhancing the security. Wherein ClickSnap offers or allows a user to only sign in their account in just one device. And then next feature is its creation and conversion tools, wherein this flexibility makes it accessible for a wide range of users, allowing them to create magazines or brochures directly within ClickSnap or convert existing PDFs into engaging clickbooks. And then last feature is its collaboration feature. Just like the other ecology tools, it allows people to use a real-time collaborations with others.
Next, how to use ClickSnap. Step one, you need to sign up in a Google and browser, and then if you already sign up, you need to go to the main dashboard here, and then in the upper corner, click on Create. Next, choose the size for your publication and click on Create. As you can see, it was already received here. Next, select one template and drag it into the page to apply it to your flipbook. So if you are doing a flipbook, then you will going to choose a template here, then you will going to drag it here, just like the Canva and then other apps that you can use in creating a brochure. Next, customize your template by changing or adding colors, text, and images. If you create a personal design for a page in your flipbook, you must add a new page before adding a template. Otherwise, your previous work will be overridden by the template. So with the drag. Step 5, it's time to check the preview and click the share button to share your template online. So here are some examples of ClickSnap. That's all.